everybody, and welcome back again to another episode of Dragon Age 2. As you can see, we're in Lowtown again, because this is where we need to speak to Sister Patrice again. We ended the last episode on the Wounded Coast, I think, where we fought a bunch of Qunari, and I looted all the corpses and I leveled up my companions. And then I brought us back here to turn in the quest to Sister Patrice. And yeah, as you may remember, when we came out of the underground passage, there was some Qunari waiting for us. Apparently they were led there by a bunch of dead bodies. And this makes me wonder, because, I mean, there weren't really that many people that knew we were there, so, very, very suspicious.
Leave nothing. It must be clean, with no ties. Hawk. It was Hawk, right? From the streets. You took the Qunari from the city? Without incident?
I think the incident was rather your idea.
Mind your tongue, dwarf.
Please, do speak your mind.
Yeah, don't play games.
Don't string me along. You know that I know.
Whether you believe it or not, I wished you no harm. That might have been useful for someone, but still regrettable. A massacre of citizens protecting a slave might have forced the Chantry to doubt appeasement, to see the Qunari for the monsters they are. Perhaps finding the mage was a rushed opportunity. If such a plot existed, I see how it might be disagreeable to you.
I see your plan. Alright, yeah, the mage is dead. Do you even care?
Your Katojan killed himself rather than be free.
I assumed he wanted to escape, just as I would. My pity is genuine, but they are not like us.
Yeah, you know what? I don't care anymore. Just pay me and let's be done with this.
I want no part of your little war. Pay me what I'm due.
Take your coin. Disappear back into Lowtown. Rest assured, I will not make the mistake of looking for help outside the Faithful again. The stakes, eternity, are just too high.
Man, this city is just full of despicable
We'll be
people.
hearing from that one again.
Probably. Okay, oh, quest updated Deep Road Expedition. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, look at that. My quest journal is pretty much empty, except for the premium content and the main plot. I have 50 sovereigns, I have the Grey Warden map. Yeah, I have much more than 50 sovereign. So, what I'm going to do now, first of all, I need to find a shop and sell my junk. I will have to equip my companions, and then, like I said last episode, I will start a very thorough sweep of a city. I will try to kill all the gangs that are still hanging around the city. I will look at day and at night so that I make sure I find everything. And most of this will be done off camera, but I will include all highlights like party banter or whenever something out of the ordinary happens. So yeah, I'm going to start this now and we will see what will happen.
So, you've been with women in bed? I know. Shocking, isn't it? You see, Sweetness, men are only good for one thing. Women are good for 6. 6? Which 6? Isabella!
Well, actually, I'd like to know that as well. So, yeah, I choose this party because I think this is a very good party for combat, and I want to clear out all the gangs. I also, when I returned home, I got another quest, Friends in Low Places. This guy wants to give me money, but I don't really need any more money, so I'm not sure if I actually want to do that. So first of all, I'm going to sell off my stuff, and I will bring you back once something interesting happens.
That book you were reading this morning, Assyrian Spear. I don't think he had a spear in the legend.
He does in this one. Read the description.
Andraste knelt before no man but her maker. But she hadn't counted on the Archon Hessarian. Can Hessarian penetrate the tight-knit defenses of the warrior
Oh my
prophetess?
god.
Will she be prepared to face the full blast of his power? Wait a minute. Isabella, this is a vulgar thing.
You want to borrow it?
No!
You sure? It has
Oh
pictures.
dear, oh
Not
dear.
listening, I'm not listening.
This reminds me actually that I want to do some party banter. Maybe it's a good idea to do that before I go on the Deep Roads expedition. So I guess I will do this once I have completed my sweep of the city. Alright, we are now at the docks and I want to check out the disused passage now, so let's have a look. You know, for something that is supposed to be disused, a lot of people seem to be using it. And this is actually quite a big place. And of course, there are bad people around here. So what do we have here? Coterie Rogue. Alright. Dog. Come help me. Oh, we have a mage over here. Alright, I'll deal with that one. He teleported. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, you're back. Okay. Let's see. Okay, cleanse area doesn't seem to help here. That's a pity. I think I was able to use Dispel Magic on it. Let's try this again. Yep, that totally works. Alright. Let's deal with the guy. And there we go. Okay, just some random people attacking me. Okay. I'll take that. And we have some traps. Yeah, I totally stepped on that one though. Also, when looking at my inventory, I noticed I actually have a very good armor, superior plate armor. It has more armor than my Blood Dragon armor. A very nice attack bonus. But the Blood Dragon armor has +1 to all attributes, and I feel that is quite a big deal. So, who are you?
You all right?
Want the best? Take it from the worst. Then sell to specialists like you. Always willing to give a discount to the people who save my skin.
Well, let's have a look at your stuff. That is quite a powerful mace, but I really prefer my swords. It's also all kind of pricey. Enchanted Silverite Chain Belt, +1 to all attributes. I'm very tempted. But first of all, let's sell all my junk. Yeah, come on. I have the money. Let's take this. And let's ignore the rest. So, hang on a second. Did I look at this place? Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything here. Half-braid Silman's remains. Okay, I guess this is... Yeah, that is just another fetch quest. Yeah. There's actually a lot more going on down here than I expected. Let's check the door. Whoa!
Tread lightly around here.
Yeah, everybody hold position, and only Isabella will move. Yep, you have to take a hit force now here, so you can actually disable this thing. Alright. And now you can... Oh, there would be a lever here as well. Oh well. Let's take this. And the death route as well. You know, these people are just standing here in between all the traps. They don't care. It's kind of funny. And more people. Thugs. Go to the rogues. Alright. Let's use a holy smite. And I think you can come over here. Use a cone of cold on these guys. Very nice. And continue. Wow! Slow motion back roll. And we have another mage over here. Okay.
You're pathetic.
Come on, keep on attacking him. And there we go again with the spell shield. But I have just a thing for that. Let's go. No, I think. Now it should work. Yep. And there we go. Wow, what? What are you doing? I don't like this. Let's see. Maybe you can freeze him or something. No, I can't seem to take him. Alright. Alright. Tense area maybe? Oh yeah, that worked. Oh, very nice, very nice. Okay, and there we go. Superior hand axe. And some more bones. Okay, apparently this is the exit. Is there anything else in this area that I have missed? Corpse. Alright, I guess I've explored the passage. So let's go and leave. And here we are. Okay, I'm going to continue my sweep and I will bring you back once I find something interesting. Alright, I'm now at the Danish Camp because this is actually where I have to turn in the side quest that I just picked up. Also, I remembered that when I delivered Flambe's amulet, there was another path leading further up the mountain. I didn't actually go there because I figured, well, maybe I need to come back here at some point anyway. But this hasn't happened so far, so I guess I will check out the mountain top as well, since I'm already in the area. So, we're now back at the place where we spoke to Flameth, and I actually found something interesting. When I made my way through the caverns to get here, there was actually a pile of rubble that I hadn't looted, and it contains the gauntlets of the fallen. So let's use this. I still need the breastplate of the fallen. I hope I haven't overlooked this somewhere, but I have all the other pieces. And yeah, now let's check out this passage and see if there's anything for us to discover here as well. Oh, wow. Ah, a Revenant! A Revenant! I haven't seen a Revenant in this game so far, I believe. Ah, this feels almost like home. Okay, yeah, help me with this. I remember that in Origins, Revenant was immune to cold, so maybe I use should use some fire spells on him instead. But I mean the Revenant's dead, so. And look at that! Look at that! They're still the same drama queens as before. That is very comforting to know.
That's how it's done.
All right. Yeah. Well, interesting. And oh, shades. Anders, since you're over here, maybe you can use this and get a holy smite. And I need a second wind. And there we go. Yeah, Anders, I think you can leave now. You've done your job. Okay, there's one over here as well. Alright, well, that was unexpected. A Revenant. Good memories. Okay, yeah, let's continue. Some chests. I will need, no, Isabella for this one. Elven plate armor. Not better than what I have, though. Oh, that was an autosave. Oh. Whoa! What? Wow. Wow! I just ran against the barrier and suddenly all this bad stuff happens. Alright, I mean, we gotta deal with that. Yeah. I think we need some big cannons for these guys. Yeah. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. So many of them. So many of them. Heal yourself, sister, please. Thank you. Let's see. I think you can use your cone of cold as well. Alright. So yeah, we decimated them a little bit. I feel better now. Alright.
You hit like my grandmother.
Oh, and then there's a shadow warrior over here. Okay, let's deal with this guy.
Who's next?
Woo! That was unexpected. Isabella, is this something for you? No. Yeah, you can totally take this instead of... No. No, that's right. That's right. Bloodletter and Arm of Adriel. Okay. Thundermount. Let's pick up the codex entry. I am sort of afraid now to try this again. Let's quick save and... Okay, but I still can't pass. So, yeah, this is probably for another time then. But I think this is actually the last thing that I wanted to do. I have finished the gang quest, Night Lies and Peer Pressure, so that is done. I have finished all other quests. I can speak to this guy. I'm probably going to do this and see what he wants, but it's not like I need any more money. So what I'm going to do instead, I think I will go to the Hanged Man, I guess, because I think this is a good episode for party banter, and the Hanged Man seems like a good place to trigger them. So I will fill up the rest of the episode with party banter, and we will start the actual Deep Roads expedition in the beginning of the next episode. Alright, so what do you want from me?
Well, well. Now it's beginning to all make sense.
Do I know you?
Not yet, but I wager you'll be glad we met. The name's Dougal Guevara, and you're Bartrand's new business partner. Oh.
Yep, he was very eager to hire me.
Yes. Bartrand was falling all over himself to enlist my help.
And that's what I need to talk to you about. Bartrand turned aside my offer of help, even though I had the coin to spare. Thing is, I still think it's a promising venture. The fool won't let me invest, but if someone like you invested on my behalf...
So why can't you invest?
Bartrand was pretty desperate for help. He must have had a good reason to turn you down.
You did. We had a disagreement. You've met Bartrand, yes? Someone would need the patience of a Bronto not to want to kill him. But what's done is done. Now his pride won't let him take my coin, even if it ruins him.
He won't be happy if I do this.
Then why tell him? Bartrand is better off not knowing a lot of things. This way he's happy, you're happy, and I'm happy. We're all happy.
So what do you get out of it?
Just what kind of terms are we talking about here?
I give you what Bartrand needs. Bartrand thinks it's your coin. Then when the expedition's done, you pay me back double.
And if the expedition fails?
What if I don't have double? This might all be for nothing.
If you really think it's such a waste of coin, why go at all? I think double's the very least I could earn back for this kind of investment, don't you?
This seems suspicious.
I'm taking quite a gamble myself. I'm willing to bet you're a good risk. Bartrand obviously thinks so. You care to extend the same courtesy to me?
Well, since I have enough money for the expedition on my own, I don't really need to do this because it's a bad deal. I have to pay him back twice as much. So yeah, I don't really need this. I guess it is just for those people who have spent too much money and don't have the 50 coin anymore, so that they don't get stuck here. But I don't need it.
I can smell a rotten deal from 20 paces. No thanks.
Think you can come up with a coin all on your own, eh? Fair enough.
We'll find a way on our own.
Really? From what I can tell, it seems your friend enjoys spending coin more than saving it. You change your mind? Come talk to me. I doubt this expedition is going anywhere in the meantime.
I mean, this is kind of weird. I'm not sure if it's a bug that this quest triggered at all. I feel that this should only trigger if you really need the money, because that doesn't make any sense whatsoever, because I have the money, and I made sure that I didn't spend too much of it. But yeah, let's go to the Hanged Man and have some party banter. So I'm at the Hanged Man, and I didn't hear any banter from these guys for quite some time, so I'm not sure if maybe they are exhausted already. I guess we'll find out sooner or later.
Isabella, you never talk about the Major's plight.
What's there to say?
There's plenty to say.
And you say enough for the lot of us, don't you think?
So you're telling me you have no opinion on the matter?
None whatsoever.
That can't be true.
No, I'm afraid I'm really this shallow.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not really affected by it yourself, then why should you desperately need to have an opinion about that? I can see that it's important to Anders, and that he can't see that it may not be important to other people.
The truth is out there.
I guess you've been with a lot of men.
Men, women, elves. A dwarf in drag once, but I don't recommend that.
Oh.
Oh, you're blushing. Why? How many lovers have you had?
I never...
You're a virgin. Hawk, you've been holding out on the poor girl. Get her a night at the Blooming Rose. On me.
That's, very generous.
I'm a giver.
Yeah, I don't think Bethany's the type. So, yeah, I have exited and entered it several times now, and they're not talking anymore, so maybe it's time for a new party.
Get out.
Let's pick some unusual combinations, like all the mages together. I usually don't do that, so that could be interesting.
So, there's no circle among the Dalish?
Any child with a gift of magic is apprenticed to a keeper. In another clan if there's no need in her own.
That sounds nice.
Magic is a gift of the creators. Why wouldn't we use it? It just seems wasteful for humans to lock their mages away where they can't do any good.
But you are a blood mage.
Yeah, I thought they would have some interesting magic talks.
So, when you first did blood magic, it was just an accident, right? You cut yourself and realized the power. You didn't actually deal with a demon.
Oh no, I did.
Why would you do that?
I needed his help. He was really very nice about it.
Of course he was. He's using you to get a foothold in a mortal brain.
He's a spirit. He offered me his aid. I hardly think you're one to criticize.
Yeah, it's interesting. I wonder if you really can, you know, just distinguish that that easily between demons and spirits, or if there are some, you know, gray areas in between them. Also, I don't really get the whole blood magic thing. So apparently, if you do blood magic, it automatically means that you're dealing with some sort of demon or spirit, or is it just really, you know, using your blood for magic? Because I gotta admit that I don't really understand how this works.
You're so lucky.
How do you figure?
I wish I had a sister and a whole big family. It must be wonderful. You'd never be alone.
It is wonderful. Although it might be better without Uncle Gamlen.
If you could do anything, just anything at all, what would you do?
That's easy. Be normal. No magic. Just normal.
Really? You wouldn't fly across Thedas or eat a cake the size of Kirkwall? Keep a baby griffin for a pet?
Well, now that you say it, the griffin might not be so bad.
I'd name mine Feathers.
Feathers. It's kind of sad though that mages need to have to wish that there wouldn't be mages in this world. That's really, really sad.
So, is the Keeper your mother?
I left my clan when I was a child, to become Marathari's first. I haven't seen my parents in more than 10 years.
I'm so sorry. My father died in the Blight. You must really miss them.
I remember my mother singing to me when I was a little girl and I'd get sick. I think that's what I miss the most. The Keeper has a terrible singing voice.
Now, Bethany just said that our father died in the Blight, but if I remember reading the codex entries at the very beginning of the game about Juno's character, it said that the father had already been dead for several years at that point, so he must have died a lot earlier and not during the Blight. So I guess this is some sort of mistake.
I heard Varrick saying you were a Grey Warden.
I was.
I met a warden once, back in Ferelden. Duncan, I think his name was. Very odd man. He had a marvellous beard, though. I'd never seen one before. I thought a squirrel had grabbed him by the chin.
Now that is actually an interesting bit of information. Yes, Duncan was at her clan in the Dalish Origin, but obviously I didn't play the Dalish Origin in this game. So Duncan apparently was there anyway, but he just didn't recruit anybody. That's interesting.
Sir Pouncelot. Who knighted him?
Is that a serious question?
Did he have a little sword or just his claws? I bet he had a dashing cap with a feather in it.
Would you stop making fun of my cat?
Oh, no hat then.
Okay, I couldn't get any more dialogue out of my mages, so I have exchanged my bodies. Let's see what they have to say.
Are you safe, Fenris?
No.
You know, some guards give people the opportunity to lie if it will keep the peace.
You can see what I am. Lie to yourself if you must.
You are known, Fenris.
What?
I'm going through Jevon's neglected reports. Some involve you and requests about you.
By whom?
I don't know. They're old, poorly kept. But you should be on your best behavior.
Thank you for getting rid of them.
I didn't.
Okay, seems like they're not talking anymore, so let's pick a different team.
Varrick, do you do anything?
Am I the next stop in your career evaluations? Joy of joys.
You watch and you talk. Is that it?
You are dismissing hallmarks of both the utterly ineffectual and the incredibly dangerous.
I don't know what you mean.
It means coins flow when I talk and when I shut up. Like if you got paid to guard or unguard.
That makes no sense.
Good.
Okay, Varrick, fair enough.
You know, Ravani, you promised me you'd tell me how you're shipwrecked.
I was drunk. I thought the reefs around the Wounded Coast were made of candy.
Oh, come on.
And a demon told me to do it. It bet me 60 sovereigns and a bottle of port. You're not the only one here who can bullshit, you know?
You should have a bullshit duel.
Maybe I should put you to use, Varrick. Have you penned some warnings for the lawless?
Who's that for? Are most criminals big readers? Seems like pacifying the nobles.
Pictures, then. It was just a suggestion.
Well, how about a giant sign that just says don't? You could hit people with it.
Thank you. I get the point.
Ravani, stop looking at my chest. My eyes are up here.
But the chest hair.
Oh, yes.
You know how much I suffer under your gaze. I am a person, not an object.
Varrick?
Just shitting you.
Come on, the way you display your chest hair, you want women to look at it, don't you?
I'll let you run your fingers through it if you want.
Your chest hair. My fingers. Oh, Varrick, stop. You're making me quiver.
You know you want to.
Oh, I do. I can't resist you. No woman can.
I know. It's a terrible burden.
Amazing.
I've always wondered, why is every surface dwarf a merchant or a smith?
You left out criminals and hired muscle.
They don't count.
We dwarves are drawn to shiny objects. Sort of like magpies, but with business sense.
You're kidding.
Of course I am. We come to the surface with the skills our ancestors had, Blondie. You think there's a tradition of dwarf woodcutters in Orzammar? Beekeepers? Sailors?
Well, there could be mushroom growers and nug wranglers.
Orzammar will never let those people go topside. Too vital. Also, embarrassing. Is brooding a sport in Tevinter? Do they hold competitions? Hand out trophies for the best scowls?
I'm not brooding.
Moping, then. You seem like you're a champion at it.
I'm perfectly content at the moment.
Oh, so that's you smiling. Glad you clarified that. I'd never have known.
Yeah, he is kind of broody.
You ever going to stop harping on the mages here?
No.
They aren't what you saw in Tevinter.
The moment they are free, mages will make themselves magisters.
They're slaves. You should want to help them.
I don't.
Okay.
Did I hear correctly? You are an abomination.
Why don't you shout? I don't think everyone heard.
Do you see yourself as harmless then? An abomination who would never harm anyone?
Like ripping someone's heart out of his chest?
I did that at the behest of no demon.
So we agree that it doesn't take a demon for someone to be a vicious killer. Good.
That's actually an interesting point. I mean, Fenris' skills are sort of magic-like, if you think about it. It's something that definitely not everybody has, so,
So, a human, an elf, and a dwarf walk into a bar.
The human says, "You're lucky you're so short. That hurt like mad."
You could have just stopped me, Blondie.
Why waste a perfectly good setup?
Oh, that was a terrible joke.
So, there must be mages in Tevinter who don't use blood magic.
Of course, there are slaves. The Magisters do not hesitate to collar their own kind.
But no Magisters.
Why must you go on about this? No Magister would turn down an advantage over his rivals. If he did, he'd be dead.
You know, to use blood magic, you need to look a demon in the eye and accept his offer. I just figured some of them would say no. For aesthetic reasons, if nothing else.
Well, I guess that answers my question that yes, in order to do blood magic, you need to make a deal with a demon or a spirit or whatever, so, I guess that's that.
Why was your friend made tranquil? Do you know?
No, and it doesn't matter. Nobody deserves that.
I know some mages who deserve that.
Really? Perhaps they should start making slaves tranquil. Then they wouldn't dream of escaping. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Slaves do not attract demons that try to possess them.
Which clearly justifies it. What a perfect solution.
Does this even work? Can you make non-mages tranquil? That's interesting.
Daisy, for my sake, please quit cutting through the alleys in Lowtown alone at night.
Nothing ever happens. I'm perfectly safe, Varrick.
Yes, I know. And that nothing is costing me a fortune.
Oh, is he paying people to look after her? That is so cute. Although I think with her magic, Meryl is not completely unable to defend herself.
You remind me of Harren Pyvel, Varrick. Only younger and shorter, and not as serious.
So, it's a close resemblance then.
Well, he tells stories, and you tell stories. Although none of his begin, "No shit, there I was."
I'll have to give him some better stories then.
Like everything from eating.
I understand you're named after a famous knight.
Everyone always brings up the name.
I've not heard of Sir Aveline. Is she very famous?
Really? They don't tell of her glorious downfall in Tevinter?
Not to slaves.
Pardon me for saying so, but thank the Maker for that.
You do not like your name?
My name is a wish my father made, and I did want to be a knight, but...
I see. Still, it's a good name. A strong name.
What were you named after?
I don't know my real name. My master called me Fenris, his little wolf.
Could you not call yourself something different now?
Couldn't you?
A fine point.
It's interesting that Fenris actually means little wolf in this world. Considering that it's taken from, you know, the Fenris wolf of Norse mythology.
My mother used to say that there...
You must really like the Hawk family.
Why do you say that?
You came all the way from Lothering with them, didn't you? And they're not even your clan.
Humans don't have clans, Meryl.
Exactly. You came so far together, and you didn't even have a keeper to make you get along.
So your keeper tells you to stop kicking each other? Or she'll turn the Arabelle around?
Sometimes she also warns us to stop pulling hair. Did Lothering have an alienage?
It wasn't a big enough village to have a wall around it, let alone a place for elves.
Where did the elves live then?
Stables and outbuildings mostly.
I think I like alienages better.
Okay, so I have tried several combinations now, and it seems like I'm not getting any more new party banter. So I think I'll call it a day. And if I missed anything,
It's
then
3
so be
bits
it.
for a mug.
What? You think I'm made of coin?
And yeah, I think I have recorded for about, I don't know, 2 hours now altogether. So I'm going to cut this all together into hopefully one episode. It may be a bit longer than usual. But at least I know that I have done everything that I want to do before I'm going to start the Deep Woods expedition, which is going to be in the next episode. I will clean out my inventory, I will level up all my companions, and in the beginning of the next episode we can finally start with our great quest, the Deep Roads expedition. So, yeah, thank you for watching and see you again in the next episode.